Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you for the support you are giving this platform. When Joe Biden was the president, they entirely supported William Ruto's presidency. This is not a secret. It is something that is in the public domain. You remember Meghan, the U.S. ambassador, the woman who could make decisions on how much tax your government should deduct from your salary. You remember those dramas, yeah? After U.S.A. supported Ruto, there was an agreement. We support you, but make sure you shift from China to United States. They agreed. Then U.S. supported Ruto's presidency, including funding and other things. Ruto won. That was under Joy. Months after, Ruto was welcomed for a red carpet state visit in the United States. Like some of us, those who cannot afford a good suit, ukiitwa harusi unakopa, unaendea rafiki, naambia jamani rafiki, mimi sina suti lakini nimeitwa harusi, nisaidie suti nivae, lakini pesa ya kuosha nitapatiana. The same Ruto, when he was invited in the United States, Ruto went and hired a 200 million jet from the Arabs. Kaitumia, kaenda, akakewa red carpet, wakasign miswada mbalimbali. And the United States was 100% sure that William Ruto is going to support us business-wise. Do you remember the United States contractors wakilia kwamba before the first cabinet was disbanded by William Ruto, you remember the contractors from the United States walikuwa wanalia wanasema wameitishwa hongo ndio wapewe projects wafanya. You remember, it's online, you can Google. You remember the 2024 punitive finance bill, and it was entirely drafted by the IMF. You remember? The IMF came out, it agreed, we are the ones who drafted the 2024 finance bill. But Ruto ni nani? Ruto akaamua, akaanza kwenda China to seek funding for Kenya's development projects and looting cash ile mnajua. Biden didn't make it to government. He was kicked out by Donald Trump. The new president came in and I asked the questions. Will the new president tolerate the nonsense that Meghan and her master were tolerating in Kenya? Nikasema kitaeleweka. So today, I want to announce that William Ruto has been hit once again. It is a big blow to William Ruto's administration. Why am I saying this? The government of Kenya has been dealt a blow. Why? The United States government has cancelled the construction of a 7.6 billion GIS platform to manage urban transport data aimed at easing traffic congestion in Nairobi. The developments have emerged after the government published the National Treasury's Energy, Infrastructure and ICT Sector Working Group report for the financial year 2026, 2027 to 2028, 2029, where it emerged that the Nairobi transport projects under the Kenya Millennium Development Fund, KMDF, have stalled due to shifts in U.S. foreign aid policy, which they say has delayed a critical initiatives in the city's multimodal transport system. Now, the project, according to the documents in my possession, the project has been in the pipeline since 2023. So it came during William Ruto's administration, when William Ruto, as I told you, visited the United States and inked the deal with former US President Joe Biden. And William Ruto had plans to complete this project by the end of 2027. Under the initial plan, the documents state of the 7.76 billion allocated for the project, the United States was to contribute 5.8 billion, while Kenya would provide an additional 1.56 billion. And the system was entirely designed to improve coordination across Nairobi's transport network and support long-term urban planning. So this is a great blow to William Ruto. And we all know that Nairobi jam is growing at a very high rate. Watu wananunua magari each and every day. People are buying cars on a daily basis. And those cars, most of them, are based in the capitals of Kenya, that is Nairobi. Although the Treasury has indicated that the stalled project could be reconsidered under the Nairobi Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, NAMATA, in the next financial year, pending resolution of the extent of funding issues, which has been cancelled. And I want you to note that the cancellation adds to a growing list of bilateral agreements and side initiatives disrupted since Trump took power, including the introduction of trade tariffs and executive orders that have affected other key projects such as the U.S.A programs. You remember when William Ruto came into power, America cancelled aid to Kenya, something that affected the community health volunteers who were receiving stipends from the government to help in monitoring and synthesizing the people on health matters. But then we hope maybe one day Ruto will find a meaning of next time not to rush to countries for excitement to sign deals without proper consultations. Mlisikia juzi katika Al Jazeera amesema Ruto went to sign a deal of constructing a data center only to discover that the amount of power required to power that data center is above what we produce in Kenya. And that is one power, that is one data center. So meaning Ruto went blindly to sign the deal with the likes of Bill Gates and others without doing what we call visibility study. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.